Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. I am Shivangni Srivastava, Design and Project Management Assistant from TAG, and your host for today's show. Welcome to the training session of Professional Development of School Teachers, that is Microsoft Educator and Hybrid Learning 3.0 training program. We appreciate this initiative taken by Department of School Education of West Bengal to digitally skill their teachers in partnership with TAG, which is Microsoft's global training partner. Today marks the second day of training, and we'll be covering the topic of professional development and 21st century tools for educators. So, once educators complete this training program successfully, they will be certified as Microsoft Educator. Without further ado, now I invite Mr. Prashant Jha, our head of training, to commence the training session. Over to you, Prashant.
Thank you, Sivangni, for this lovely opening remarks. And I welcome each and everyone for joining this training program. I'll just take the things forward from here. So, yes, once again, I want to thank the government of West Bengal and Microsoft Education, Tech Avantgarde, Knowledge Lavineer, and all the educators for joining this training program. I've got an amazing team today who are going to support you in terms of any doubts you have got in Q&A. If in Q&A we are not able to solve your doubts are getting documented, we will definitely come back to you with the solutions. So today we are mainly we are trying to focus on professional development tools. Yesterday we have focused on what are the Microsoft tools are available, and we have seen that where to explore such applications. That was the main thing of yesterday. But today our main priority is to go ahead and talk about what are the professional development tools which is available for our educators. That's what we are going to talk about. And in the tool search list, we'll have first tools like Outlook, we'll have the OneDrive, we'll have the LinkedIn, we have Learn, we have got Flip. Likewise, we will have multiple application today. We are going to learn and explore. Right. So I hope that you all are ready, and you can hit like if you all are ready. Meantime, I'll just quickly do the recap for you. So yesterday we have done first activity is like we have seen that office, what is Office 365, how to access Office 365. Next, we have seen what is forms and how to use forms, how to create form, how to create quiz. And this is something which is amazing applications where you can create a unlimited of things, and you can share with the students. Tomorrow, when your students will have the ID and passwords, then this form works more better way. So today you can use it the forms for the forms and quiz. We have shown you the feature of dictate. Dictate was one feature where I used to just to dictate and type the entire paragraph. But behind your mind, you must be thinking that it can be used for many purposes. Example, when it comes to when a student has to go ahead and practice pronunciations, practice speaking, or they can use these tools to speak. And when they're speaking about these tools, their right words are getting pronounced and it is getting typed in the computer. There are many usage are there. You can speak in Hindi language and Hindi is getting typed. That's how it is going to happen. Then design with AI part we have in PowerPoint. I hope you have gone and seen it. If not, today I'll just cover it out. Transition effects in PowerPoint, that part also will cover it out. In Teams, you are part of a team, and a hybrid learning concept. That basics was covered yesterday, but today we are going into detail. That was the things which we have done yesterday, and I was also amazed with by seeing one of the important things from your side is by seeing your work. So when we are going, the entire team was going to the work which you have created and you have posted into the share your work app option. All the forms yesterday which educators have created was we are able to see it, whether it's for Prashant sir, where it's from Shyam Sundar sir. All the forms was opened up, and the best part was the like Diwali greetings. It was done by the Abhishek Malti sir. Amazing. These works are amazing, and like you can see this Microsoft tool for education. The Word document is created, and it is spoken into the multiple language translated, and such things are copying up here. Likewise, computer quiz, Microsoft tools for education. There are every educators have gone forward and tried doing their form activity creation. That was the best part which I like in yesterday's session. Okay, we'll go back to our presentation once again. So why the Microsoft is one question also came, like why Microsoft becomes a very popular tool today in education. So to answer your question, I think this is the old statistics, but it will be relevant today to explain you. So this is the one of the survey which is done by IDC study, and they have taken a survey in 2013 where they told top 10 skills or top 20 skills for tomorrow. The Microsoft application plays a very important role. And that time they were said that top 30 skills for any job profile, Microsoft Office plays an important role. Top 10th, PowerPoint plays an important role. But in 2023, if you see the top one, top two, top three, top four, top five, everywhere Microsoft tools and their solutions are helping the students in doing it. There are many smart AI based solution has come up where a teacher don't have to correct students spelling and pronunciation. Software itself do it. Example, as a teacher you will give them a paragraph, they read in front of computer, and computer is going to correct them which all places they have used fillers, they have missed out the words, or they wrongly pronounced the word. All such things system is doing it. Even for that's oral communication, flip applications are helping them out. Likewise, this all applications which you can see it is all helping the Microsoft is helping. So these are the main things which is required by top 10 job skills, and everywhere, somewhere or other, Microsoft plays a very crucial role. So when students pass out from a school, college, they come to the corporate or they come to any kind of job, definitely one thing they will use is computer, and computer will have Windows, and then they'll start working on Windows is again Microsoft, and then again working on the applications like Word, Excel, and Teams and collaboration applications, right? So that's one of the most important things which I wanted to convey to you. Now, going forward, let us quickly understand very quickly about the hybrid learning concept. Now, this image talks about what is hybrid learning, right? So if you see this image has got face-to-face, asynchronous, synchronous, virtual. These are different learning models. Let me talk about these four only right now. There are many learning models out there, but let me talk about these four. Imagine this is your school in center, and in your school, what kind of learning models you are using today is face-to-face. That means your teacher is present and physically in present of students. That's what is called as a face-to-face model. That's what happening in many schools today. What is virtual model? Where teacher is not available, the students are learning by their own. They're getting some videos, they're getting watching some kind of materials, they're reading by themselves. This all is called as a virtual learning model. Today, many people are going for upskilling to some kind of online video series. These all are a kind of virtual learning models. What is synchronous learning model? Okay, so synchronous learning model means it has the teacher should be or the person who is teaching should be present either physically or online. In any ways, they should be able to interact and talk to the people or talk to the students. That's what is synchronous model, where teacher presence is very important. That's why it's called a synchronous model. Now you've seen the lockdown time, the teacher was teaching them through the Zoom platforms, through Zoom, from Google Meet, from Microsoft Teams, from Cisco. There's so many applications was there, but that all we call as a synchronous learning model, because teacher was physically teaching. It's not like teacher has given them a YouTube video, go and watch it. The teacher is physically teaching. That's what we call as a synchronous learning model. Asynchronous learning model, where teacher is not available. Teacher has given them some tasks to learn by their own, to with their peers, with their families. That's a student time basically, where a student has to, they should have their own time to complete the homework. They should have their time to discuss with their peers or the colleagues. Likewise, they should contact with their parents for experiential learning. That's what is asynchronous learning. So the teacher is not available. Likewise, there is a remote learning models. There are flip learning models where teacher is giving them the material one day in advance, and students go through the materials and video, and next day they prepare themselves before coming to the classroom. So in the classroom, it is not like 40-minute teacher is just teaching. It is going into the discussion mode, right? So these are the learning models which is available today. There are many others are there. So what is the need of hybrid? I'll tell you what is the hybrid now. So there's a definition from Michael Phelan, and it is talk about the best of in-school and remote learning with digital engagement. This sentence is very important. The best of in-school and remote learning with digital engagement. It is more than a quick fix. It is not just like, okay, because of lockdown, we should use it. No, it's not a quick fix. It is a way to enhance and accelerate learning. Enhance and accelerate learning by providing student-centered approach to meet diverse learner needs. That's a what we talk about hybrid real definition. So, so I'm just giving an example. I'll try to explain it to you. Maybe that will give you some logic about it. Uh, if you think you have a paper pen, you think about it. What is the right now? What is the advantage and disadvantage of your physical teaching style? Think about it, and you may be able to write it by yourself. You will definitely write something. There is an emotional connect, there's an interpersonal skills, all those things are happening in physical method of teaching. There's an interaction is happening. uh, what is the disadvantage in physical classroom methods? The teacher don't have time to address the concern of each and every students, for sure. Other than that, every student has a special requirement. Some can learn when teacher is teaching from blackboard. Some can learn when they see some video, they can understand. Some can learn by seeing the image, they can understand. Some people can actually, when they do the activity, then they can learn, right? So there is a requirement for everybody is different. Okay, somebody cannot understand in the classroom, they again go back to the teacher and try to understand with them. So learning needs are definitely different. These are the challenges of my physical classroom model. So what is the solution? Shall we go back to online? Because online also has got some positive and negative factor again. We have got synchronous model, positive factor, negative factor. Everywhere there's a positive and negative factor. So what the hybrid learning is talking about, it is the best model or best advantage point from all the models combined together, and they form a model called hybrid learning with a digital tools intervention, which can fit, which will be there for forever right now, because this is the new normal. And what is happening in this hybrid learning model is, imagine you are a teacher today, you are coming in classroom and teaching. Example, one topic you have taught today to the students about human heart. Now, about the human heart or English topic, English grammar topic about the nouns and pronouns, a topic is covered in the classroom, it's physical classroom. But if a teacher has got a smart board in the classroom, or teacher has got, let's say, smartphone, minimum to minimum device is a smartphone in the classroom. In this smartphone, if a teacher joins a meeting, when they come to the classroom, they joins a meeting. I'm just, let's say, example, I am a science teacher. I'll come to the classroom, I'll just click on the camera on it, put in a tripod, join the meeting. I alone join the meeting. Let's say my students all are sitting in front of me. Whatever I'm teaching, I'm writing in the board, everything is getting recorded, or it is been seen in Microsoft Teams camera. What happens after the session gets over? The entire 40 minutes, 45 minutes lecture, whatever teacher has done, are getting recorded. Okay. So when the students who are there in physical classroom, when they go back to home, when they use their parents' device, I'm talking about the worst situations when they don't have device, we don't have things, internets and all. When they go back to their classroom, their home, they watch their they open the computer or they open their parents' device, they will be able to see that today's session recording is available. What happens? Those who are not able to understand the concept, they can revise the concept there. This is one of the example I'm just trying to show you with limited device. But today there is very smart devices has come in many schools. We are trying to implement this system in very full-fledged way, where it's like a regular classroom where students are there. Some students who are in vacation, they are joining from their vacation point. They're not losing the classes. These all things are happening today. Okay, and things are happening with the help of hybrid. That's one of the example of it. Secondary example, I'll tell you. This happens in very close person which I know with them. So what happens in this kind of situation? Um, like the person cannot hear it problem. Okay, they are going to the schools, and before COVID it was a drastic situation for them, because when they go to the school they were not able to hear anything what teacher is teaching, because they have got a special requirement. They cannot hear it. So whenever teacher is teaching, they are in the regular students school, but because of certain things the school has taken admission and they have trying to teach. They have with the condition that we cannot provide you the sign language of teaching. Still, if you are ready, we can take admission. The student has gone to the school. In the school they are learning. The physical classes is going on. In the physical classrooms, when teacher is teaching before COVID, the student is not able to understand anything because he cannot hear it. But the moment COVID situation came in, when the online classroom is started, with the help of subtitles, example, right now you can see the subtitles will be coming up, right? So with the help of subtitles, the student is able to read it. Although he's not able to hear it, but he can read and he can understand what teacher is talking today. This capability has helped him in getting good marks in class 8 and ninth both. Today he is in class 10th. And when the physical classroom is going on in the school, what is basically happening in the physical classroom today? The school was first gone back to the physical method of teaching. Then again, he has got the same problem. But now, because the classroom has got a smart board, what teacher has done? The teacher has just turned on the Teams application and just started speaking like how I'm speaking. Whatever teacher is speaking during the entire class was coming in a big scripted way in the behind the teacher. So students are able to understand that part also, and it is amazing things to include some digital intervention in the classroom. Many schools are bringing the experts in the classroom. Today, four-wall classrooms are bound to have a four-wall of classroom. Students cannot be seen the knowledge beyond the classrooms. So what has happened today in the classrooms also, with the help of small devices, mobile phone or laptop, a teacher can invite the guest speakers to come and motivate their students in their fields. I have seen the example in Bangalore itself. One of the author from UK has joined in, and he has given a speech of the complete speech on this portion of it, that how um, the students can become an author. It was hardly a ninth class student was there, but because English teacher has invited author, the student has learned how to become author. Teacher has also got an idea. Teacher has taken it as a project. Although the teacher has gone to the next chapter, but still teacher has taken this as a project for the students, and teacher has told each and every students that you all should become author. And within 3 months time, the school, all the 30 students of the classrooms, their books are now getting sold in Flipkart and Amazon. They become an author. What the author has done from US or UK, they came in, they just guided them the path. This is the path you should go to become an author if you are interested. And they have done it. Right. So in this kind of classroom today, the student just require a small help or support from their teacher, or guidance or mentorship from a teacher in order to succeed in their life. Okay, you just have to show them the path and they definitely they can do it. So that's the reason a teacher needs to know all the latest how it can be done, how it could be done, how it can we can do it, and definitely you become a smart if you start using this kind of tools. Okay, these are the five elements of hybrid learning. One is the classroom creations, one is the class community, lesson designing, engagements, and assessment. Five components are there, and I have when I was conducting the session for the higher colleges and everybody, in that sessions it was like 10 days of detailed session on hybrid learning. So when next time when we'll have it, definitely we'll try to invite you when a detailed session on hybrid will happen. Okay, but try to understand that today a learning environment is important for hybrid to happen. Today, when you go to the school, the learning environment is same as it is. We don't have any change the environment. Same classroom, same everything. But a small changes. You have to involve a bimodal learning environment where a physical classroom space to be converted into digital learning space. This is a first step towards hybrid. Likewise, then the student engagement, interactions, and everything can happen. That's what is we call as like this. And then lesson designing, engagements, assessment could be part of the hybrid classroom. This is one of the ideal way of hybrid classroom, which you can see it in this image. Okay, this is one of the ideal hybrid classroom which we are doing the setups in many schools in India today. Even in the West Bengal, almost in every district, we are in CBC schools. We are setting up this kind of hybrid setups. So I'll just go and tell you and show you some of the real setups also in future when we are conducting some future sessions, so that it will give you a lot of ideas how it can be done. And I was also seeing a lot of principals who are joined with me on LinkedIn, and they are also sharing that in the government schools they are trying to convert the physical space into hybrid space. That process already started. They're trying to do the innovation. I really like all such posts which is coming up from the educator side. And this is the devices which normally a teacher today may require to invest on, something like the devices which just mobile phone will not be good enough. They require to have a laptop screen, because many things teachers can do it, because teacher needs to track the student progress. Now in the register they cannot always depends on in register to track the progress. They require a application. Now mobile phone will not be very good enough or handy to maintain the student progress. Likewise, PPTs to create, or like helping students whenever they need. Mobile phone definitely just not the solution. Yes, for phoning, telephoning call and all those things is a solution, but whatever going on in your mind, technical ideas, the ideas when you have to use the device, then only these ideas will come into picture. So in hybrid classrooms, it is required to have a flat panel display. It requires to have a AI enabled cameras, microphone, speakers, internet connection, power backups, hybrid teachers, hybrid students. These all things are definitely required to have in hybrid classroom. This is one of the example of it. So now we will go into the activity. Okay, and we will start with the hybrid activity right now. First of all, what we will do, I'll tell you what are the things we are going to do right now. We will first try to create one physical classroom we are trying to convert into a digital space. If I do the activity, you can also do the activity on your own. Okay, so that is the one thing we'll do it. Then we will start going into the professional learning applications, which is important for teacher. That means how a teacher can communicate professionally to a people, or because tomorrow if you have to invite somebody in your classroom for a guest lecture or a virtual field trip, you definitely require to have, you cannot call them and tell them to come here. You definitely required to have a mailing application or mail options, emails you have to send it to them. So how to use the email syntax I will explain you to you. Then how, where a teacher can store the files, that is also very very important to explain you today. So OneDrive application plays an important role here. Now all these days the teachers are going to upload their files or keep their files till today. They're keeping in a school um, file storage wherever it is, in the racks and everywhere they're keeping it. But now a teacher needs to definitely upload a file in the OneDrive or somewhere like that, where the files can be accessible by the teacher, students, anybody, whenever whoever the teacher wants to share, they can share it. That's the power of OneDrive. We'll see and explore that. So after Outlook, Outlook is basically for the professional communication between one to one person or one to many person. But LinkedIn is a professional community where we all can be connected for a professional needs, to showcase that what we are doing, to get inspired from others, and to see that what is happening in the world by connecting to the real people. Right? That's what is the LinkedIn is profile. It is the only platform which has got a professional network community, not like a social media applications like we have got Facebook, LinkedIn, we have got family, we have got friend. People are not very professionally connected with each other. But this is the only platform where the professional networks are created. So we'll explore you that application also. So you'll be come to that stage. And then Microsoft Learn, where a lot of courses are there which we can show it to you and flip. So get ready for this exploring such application. I will show each application how to use it one by one right from now. Okay. So going to share my screen. Give me a minute. So let's get inspired with the first application right now. So I think you all can see my screen, and I am trying to go to Google first, and we'll try to click on OFFICE Office 365. We click on this link. You can see I am in the office.com. That's the first link. I'll enter with the ID and password by clicking on signing in. This is a normal step which we all know. So today I'm using the HL6 ID, then entering the password. So those who are already signed in, they don't have to sign in again. Okay, this is what my things are created, right? Now this is my Office 365 homepage. Okay, now the first thing I'll do is I'll go to the creating my first digital space. We all will learn how to create digital space. Later we will decide about how we can add students and all those things. But for learning purpose, we must be knowing some people in my colleague circle or my co-teacher who has got the 11 year ID. We will ask them that what is your 11 year ID, and based on that we will try to add them into the classroom. Okay, that's what we can do it, because right now we don't know who are the students are there in the school right now, right? And students don't have the accounts, but your teacher has got accounts. So make your teacher or colleague as your students when you are doing this practice. Okay, so the first step is when you come to this Teams page, you will find that on the very top hand side there is an option called join or create a team. This option will you get it. So click on join or create a team, the first option. It gives you the option like create a team or join a team with a code. So use the option what you wanted to do it. Okay. So based on that, you will be able to create a team, and there's something called join a team with the code. So there you require to enter the code in case you wanted to join somebody's team. Right? So right now what we all will do is we will be going ahead and creating our new team. Okay, we'll be going ahead and we are going to create our new team. So for that, right now you can see on my screen, I have got many teams where I may have created or I have been invited in such teams. So I have got many teams. So the first thing I will do, I'll click on join or create a team. And this is the button called create a team. It will ask you 4 types of options. That means what kind of team you wanted to create. Now, Teams software is not only between the teacher and the student communication. It is also between the teacher and the teacher and the student, and school management and the students, and maybe the district heads to the teachers. Everybody. It can have the different community can be created. It's like a WhatsApp group. You have seen it. But WhatsApp group is basically it is part of your personal communication with your family friends. That's what the group is created. So that is not used for the education purpose. This purpose is this kind of application which is purely developed on education purpose, because it has got the feature of communication, collaborations, file sharing, homeworks, everything. So step number 1, we will try to create one of the digital classroom. We'll try to convert our physical classroom in digital classroom. So we'll click on class. So you all can give the name of the class you wanted to give it. If somebody is not a teacher, they can create a group by clicking on create a class or create a staff team and add your other teachers into that. Okay. But those who are teachers, they can create like this, but how I'm creating it. So example, I'm creating a class called class 6. Okay. West Bengal Government School. Whatever the address will be, that I can mention it like this. Okay. So let's say I'm just putting the address is Kolkata. Sorry. And I can click on next. So now the team is getting created. Class 6 West Bengal Government School, the team, you can see it created. It is asking me to add the students here. So at this position, I need to add the students in this team, right? So which all person I can add it here? I'll definitely try to add the people who are actually right now, example, who have shared a lot of content here or a lot of assignments they have done. Example, I know one of the students recently they did this. I've added. Then I will try to add some more people. Shahana Parveen, because I'm just finding the names from the people who are actually posting the work. So I'm just trying to add them so that they are available in this team. So I'm just adding them as a student. Rima Ghosh, great. Three people I have added. More people I can add it, but right now I'm just showing you three teachers, three students I can add it. So when you convert a physical classroom, digital classroom, you are going to add all your students into this team as a student, and click on add. All the students will be added. Likewise, if I am a class teacher of class 6th, I will try to add all my subject teacher by clicking on the teacher segment and add the teachers here. Multiple subject teachers, English teacher, maths teacher, science teacher, okay, that Bangla teachers, everybody I can add it here. Once it is added, I can click on close. It will display me class 6 is created. There's one CW is coming up. I can even change the photo of it. Maybe I wanted to upload a logo. I wanted to use some photo. Anything can be done. Example, I'm just putting this brain photo. You can see the class 6 West Bengal Government School, that class is created. Inside the class, we have got a home page. That's a beautiful page where all the materials of the classrooms will be available here. Class notebook, classwork, okay, classwork, assignment, grades, reflect. So welcome to the class. You can actually make a lot of announcement here. So many things is available in the home page. But let us skip this part right now. The home and all those things, let us skip it. We'll try to talk about this general option. General is a channel where we can communicate. I can go ahead. I know that in my physical classrooms, what are the subjects are being taught. Let's say it's the maths. I can go and add the maths here. I know what are the things has to be added. Add channel. Just by clicking on add channel, I'll try to add science. Maybe physics, chemistry, biology is combined, so I can create as a science. If it is separate, we can create as a separate. And maybe one more I can create it here. Add channel called Bangla. And this also I will add it. Likewise, I'll try to add channel called add channel and try to add something called fun time. This is also a channel, right? Some more channel. So this is the process of adding the channels. Channels are basically a different area where you can communicate, share files, and teachers can do it. So I'll create one thing called announcements. So when my students will come to this classroom, they can be by default joined because they have got their mobile phone, they have got their ID, they will be part of this classroom. Now, in this classroom, you will notice one thing that announcement, Bangla, fun time, and everything is available here. When a student first time look into this classroom, what they will realize, okay, this has got something to go with the grades. So my homeworks will come, and my homeworks will come here, or my uh, general announcement. Maybe the school will make some announcement for me, like Bangla is coming, where we know that okay, some Bangla teacher will going to share a lot of materials inside it. Maths teacher will share the maths material here. Science teacher will share science material here, right? So this is what I understood in this entire example. Now I wanted to invite the students to add more, join more students here. So what I can do is I'll just go and click on this place, click on manage team. It shows that in my classroom I have got 3 members right now. Okay, 3 members are there. I can even go and click on setting and try to add more people by sharing them the Teams code. There's an option called Teams code. This code, if you enter, you will be a part of this team also, right? This team also. Now I'll just go and click on close it here. No problem. So members are there. Any members I can remove, I can add in my classroom. Okay. Any teacher I can add it. So we have a owner and we have a concept of member here in the teams. Okay. Now, as a teacher, what I'll do first thing, I'll go to the announcement and I'll make an announcement here. Okay. School, or I can, for announcement, I'll use this A button. Below you have some buttons which you can use it. So A button, and I can convert it as an announcement. Okay. I'll say Diwali holiday, and I'll click on this button, this image, and I can choose the illustration, beautiful illustration, whichever I feel. I can choose from this place, anywhere. I can just choose this thing, and subheading I can mention about school will be closed on 11th November. Okay. And this is a typing place where the announcement can be mentioned also. So I'll say, dear students, I can write in any language, right? Example, I'll write in Hindi just by changing the keyboard settings. I can just go ahead and type in Hindi. I'll try doing it. So like this, we can actually go and type it, the thing in any language. And after that, we can have, once the message is done, we can always click on this attachment button to attach some image, which is the postcard celebration of holiday. Any image, any things can be attached here. Example, this is the image, I attached it. So one image is attached. Likewise, you can attach, imagine in your teaching process, you wanted to share them some materials. This announcement, you have shared the announcement and click on send. So what happens? The Diwali postcard will come, and then this kind of message will be available for the students too, and it will give a notification in their parents' mobile phone that teacher has posted some announcement, and the student can always go and see it. This is how the process will work here, right? So this is the place. If I go to the subject called uh, Bangla as a subject here, okay, I'm just going to go to change my keyboard back to the English. 1 second. Okay, I got some file which I can just share it here. 1 second. So example, I am a Bangla subject teacher. Okay, Bangla subject teacher. What I can do, I'll just put a new conversation here. I'll say, dear student, learn Bangla using this file attachment. Okay, I can click on this attachment and I can click on upload from my computer. If I got some file which is downloaded, this PDF can be attached here and I can send it. So what happened? Inside the the channel Bangla, we are sending the students the topic of Bangla only, and everything can open inside team only. We don't have to go any other places to learn more things. So example, it is like we have to talk about the alphabets and all those things. Can be, we can go and learn it, right? Okay. Likewise, if we have to teach something on maths, every day there is communication, every day there is a recording of sessions which is going to happen. All those things could be available right here. We have a, let's say, one channel called ad channel. I'm just giving one more example. Ad channel. Let's say some channel called technology session. Technology, technology learning. That's a group actually. One of the channel can be created, technology learning. So let's say I am a technology learner or teacher in your school. What I will do, if I conducted a 5 days chapter with you in your school, what I will do, I'll write here something like, dear students, complete this activity. Maybe what are the activities? I can provide it to you, like a form creation, number two, like this. I can just go and edit also. Whatever I posted, it is not like I did mistake. I can always go and edit my message, form creations, or something else. I can just go and pass a message, and I can share some file here. But if I wanted to share every day what I'm conducting the recording, I wanted to attach a technology learning side, how I can do it? You will notice that left hand side is the channels. You can see that these are the channels. And these are called as a tab. Every channel has got a tabs, post, files, news, and plus icon. If I click on plus icon, there is a something called website edition, form edition, and so many things are there which I can add it into my channel. You can see this entire things which is coming up, right? So there are many things which we can add it. What we should add it right now? It's like we will try to create a file or keep the file there so that every students can go and watch every day's recording, right? That's what is my intention is. So for doing that, I will select the option called website and put the website name technology recording URL. I can paste it. I have created one file where every day, whatever, let's say I'm just imagine from last 5 days, I'm conducting everyday session. This 5 days recording I wanted to share with you. I will just click on OK. What happens? There's one new tab is created here called tech recording. Okay, you will see that tech recording kind of things are coming up here. Post, files, notes, and tech recording is coming. Now, if I click on tech recording, what will happen? It will display me some kind of materials here, takeaway materials. That means first day video, second day video, third day video, fourth day video, fifth day video. So where it is coming? It is coming inside my technology learning. Inside Teams only we have embedded everything. So my students will not have zero confusion to go there and here and all these things. Teachers are like teachers know the Microsoft software so well that they configure the software for the students learning. And this is the one of the way to configure it for technology recording. So if you are a student of this class, imagine how it will happen is you will know that all the subjects are there and which place I have to go and learn something. You can see this what I'm getting the students reply also. So this is one of the example where how the students can reply it. If the student can reply below the same, slowly this habit will come. They reply back to the same conversation like this. So what happens? It comes under the same communication thread. It is not creating a new thread, right? And anybody can reply and see it. What are the doubts that they have got in that communications instead of creating a multiple communications. This is one of the example I wanted to show it to you. And what I can do is in the existing team which we have got, in that team also I will try to add this recording materials with you. We have this team. In this team, I'll click on plus. I'll add the website. I'll say here detailed recording. Okay, so that you all can access it. Okay, I'm sorry, I'm just copied the wrong thing. Copied the link and just pasted here. So you will see that detailed recording is available here. Where what I did initially when the first batch of trainings we have conducted, we have conducted in the 5 days time. And example, when we talk about the Microsoft Teams, there's a detailed discussion was happened in the session about the Teams, all the feature sets of Teams. So we have gone into little deeper level how to create a homeworks, assignments, and everything. So it is worth watching it. You must watch this recordings in order to get more clarity. So 5 hours course is there. You watch this 5 hours, you will get more clarity before your final test. Right? Okay. Now coming back to the presentation once again. So this is the place I think all of you will get this material. I'll just remind all of you who are part of this team, general, you will get notification just now. You'll see now. So sorry, I think I have posted in the wrong place. Go back. Yeah. Okay, this place I should be able to post it. So I'll click on plus icon and website recording 5-day and URL is pasted and I'm just sharing it. So it will be there always. You don't have to scroll and on. It's all available here. You will get a message right now that it has been added in the team. 5 days recording is quite available here. So I can go and share a message here, something like announcement, recording of 5 days is available. Okay, click below. This is the place where you have to click, right? I shared it. So you get this message, and just to make all of you your attention here, I'll just give a @ symbol and everybody. So you all would have got a notification right now that this is the link. Okay. So example, Abhishek sir has just seen it and he said, thank you, Ayana, Ayan Gosher. Everybody's active, so active, they're very much available here. Amazing to see. There are many people out there, right? So this is one thing which will definitely help you out. Coming back to the main topic right now. So please go and watch this Teams recordings and everything which is part of this session. I'll go back to do one more thing here. Example, in this entire group, we have found out that first person is Abhishek Kodal sir, right? And he has done a amazing thing. So I just wanted to copy his ID and I wanted to just give a praise to him because a community should be built up. Beautiful community should be built up inside a digital classroom. So what I should do, I will go and in the same reply where everybody is replying it, they all are learning. See, can you see it? How people are going. I'll go and reply. In the reply, I can just go and click on the praise option. There's so many replies are coming up from a lot of people. So I can just go and praise it to Abhishek Kodal sir, right? So that's the idea. I can just mention it here, or I'll type here ABHISHE Abhishek Kodal, right? And I'll just say awesome, or notes for me is you did first reply. Okay, so you are very active. You are very active in digital space. I can make it some kind of colors of my praise and I can click on send. What happens? You will all notice that a teacher has sent a praise card to the student. Entire class can see it. And this can be also, maybe it can be also give a like or something like this. So this kind of things which is happening. Same way, if many people will do it, the praise cat can be used and this is helping us in building up the community of hybrid classroom, right? Now, I will go back now. This is what about the Teams part. But when you watch the video, you will learn a lot and lot of things. And thank you everybody who is writing it here. I can just display the name. Definitely, I will visit those. Thank you. I'll just go back to my presentation. Some amazing replies. I'll go back to this one and try to go it to the. Okay. Now, okay. Now, we have got this team where we are watching it out now. Like this, I can see that somebody has also created team and added me as a student. Class 9 team is created by who has created. I'll just see it. I'll see the member. So Ujjal Sarkar and added me as a teacher. Okay. So this what is you can create it. All of you can create and practice this part. That's great to do. Now, going ahead, I wanted to go and use the professional learning more and more tools here from here, right? So let's say first tool, which is available on this 9 dots, we'll try to click on Outlook. Outlook is the place for, I told you about the communication. To invite somebody, guest speaker, anybody, you can invite them by using the Outlook. Now, I am using today the accounts like hl6 at the rate lavinia.cc. That's the account I'm using it. And how to send a mail to the people. Example, if I go back here, now let's say I have received a message from, last message I received from Ramin sir, right? Ramin Mondal. I'll go and I'll copy his ID, that's ID, and I'll try to go and send a mail to him by clicking on new mail, and I will put a mail to him. His ID, Ramin Mondal, has come up. This 2 is basically the place where this is the option under home you will have the new mail. CC, you can make somebody else also to know about you are sending a mail to him if required. And subject is example. I'm just putting as thank you. Okay, something like thank you for participating. Right, that's the subject. Or in my case, now I'm getting added to multiple teams. I'm getting the message, right? Rajesh sir has also added me. So I'll just go ahead and type a body message here. So this is the ideal syntax of writing the message mails. I'll write here, dear Mr. or dear Mr. Ramen. Okay. So like normally when the professional emails we are writing it, we're liking this, dear Mr. Ramen. Okay. Thank you for, I'll just go in. Okay, just giving example to you. I'm just copying pasting certain information just to show you that how it works. So if I got some message, I'll just go and paste the message here. Okay. So once the message is pasted, I can always go and say thanks and regards, Prashant Jha. And I can send this message to Ramin sir. It has reached to them, right? So I put a subject. If you again see, I put a subject, title, whom I wanted to send, subject, and the mail content right here. So while sending the mail content, I can also insert the attachment. There is an attached file where you have seen many mail. There is a PDF. There is attachment of Word document. All such things is the attachment. Can be attached. You can also attach something somebody wanted. You can click on browse from this file and you can attach the file. If you are a OneDrive user or online user, you can even attach the file from your online drive. You can insert any link. Anything can be done by attachments. But one thing is, can we automate some process here? Yes, there are certain things like every mail, if I have to type, I have to write it, regards, my name, and everything. But I can automate that part. Even when you will try testing sending mail right now to me, example, my ID right now, you can try it out. His ID is hl@11year.cc. If all of you will try to send me the mail, it is not possible for me to reply all of you. So what I can do is I can set up a automatic reply message, right? So what I can do for automatic, there is a setting option. There is a under setting. We will have a message called in the search. We don't have to search everything, but just search for automatic. So automatic replies message is coming up. I'll turn it by default is turned off. I can turn on it and I can write my message right here. Okay. So I can just type any message here. Okay, so example, I'm just going to type a message here. Thank you for a mail. I am out of office, or I'll just say I have I have received your email. This is test email. Ignore for future communication. Okay. Now I can write this message, I can save it. So what happens whenever you send a mail, it message will go, thank you for a mail, I have received your mail, this is a test email, ignored for the future communication. That thing can happen. And one more thing here, the beautiful part is I can even click on send replies only during this period. Example, after a school hour, if tomorrow somebody is sending you mail, we are trying to become a more developed professional developed educators. We get some mails from the parents community, we get some mail from the governments, but sometime after 4:30, if you're not out of office, you'll not able to reply back. You can set up a message that we are out of office, not in the desk. Tomorrow morning 9 o'clock we can reply back to your mail. Some kind of during that time can be done. On vacation when you are, automatic replies can be on. This is one of the thing. Likewise, okay, now likewise, when we go to the options here, something like settings, and we have got something called signature. There are many settings out there, just few settings. Add new signature. You can create your signatures. Example, tomorrow you will be a lot of global badge holder teacher. Example, I'll just say Prashant sign. Now, example, I am just putting my name, Prashant Jha. Let's say I am a headmaster of government school, headmaster of government school. Let's say Kuch Bihar or something like this. Then I will just mention here some kind of details like I am a MA or something like this, and I can also mention I am a Microsoft educator. Then I can also say I am become a Microsoft advance or a Microsoft expert for the year 23-24. Whatever the badge we are going to earn, we can mention it here, right? So PhD or something like this, we can mention it always. This is my signature, right? I can also mention here regards. And these all things can be colored. So you can see this beautiful signatures which is coming up. This is one of the designs of it. Bold. I can make it the way I want it. I can just make this signature the way it should be appearing it. And I can provide the link of my LinkedIn also. Example, I've got a LinkedIn page or LinkedIn profile. I can provide the link of my LinkedIn page right here. Okay, so the LinkedIn page, people can able to reach me, or any other profile I can, or my school website. If I have got any school website, I can even attach that also. So just giving example to you, this is a standard reply which you have seen it. Even I wanted to insert some image, I can click on plus icon, and if I got some logo, I can just attach the logo, or I can even insert, yeah, I can even insert the image right here. Okay, so adjustments and all those things can be done here when we insert an image like this. You can always go and images can be also inserted. So this is my signature. If I click on save, and I can apply this signature when I'm sending a new message always. So what will happen, teachers? Next time if I try to go ahead and try to go and send a new mail, I click on new mail, and you will see that in this new mail, my signature is by default attached. Right, signature is by default attached. So this is one thing which you can always do it. This is very looking very professional when you're trying to send out a mails to the people. So always first thing today you can set up is you can set up your email signature. You can set up the email sign or that automatic replies if you want to do it, and this is what can be done. Now I can see that there are mails. Many people are trying to send out a mail, test mail, happy Diwali sir, and everybody is sending the mails here. This kind of things can be done. Diwali greetings, amazing subject line, right? So That's how the mails can be sent. But only thing is, there should be a starting and ending of the mail always. That we will go to the Google also and we'll search it out what is some email format. So you'll come to know how. But application is this. You can using this. You can send out the mails, and you have got a almost like 50 GB of storage space when you are sending the mails in Outlook. Now coming back to the next tool here is like OneDrive application. Okay, so OneDrive is the place, is like a file cabinet for you where you can store a lot of files of your requirements. So you have just go into the OneDrive and do not go here and there. You just have to go to the one place called My Files. Okay, so in My Files, it shows me the two files I have got right now created in OneDrive. So ideally, what is the storage space you are getting in OneDrive? That's the question. So let us see that. I click on settings, OneDrive settings. And in all of your OneDrive, you can go to the settings and click on more settings. And you can check it out, how much storage space you're getting it. So I am getting this much space, 1000 GB space, which I can use for uploading everyday materials, videos. Earlier, I was deleting it also because of a storage space problem in my computer. But tomorrow, I can upload lot of things right now in the OneDrive. So how to start working on the OneDrive? I'll click on My Files and let us create a file cabinet here. So this is my OneDrive. Add new button. Using this, we can actually keep adding the files. Click on add new, create a folder. This is a folder option. You can create a first folder right here. So let's say, what is the folder name? Think about the folder. So let's say our folder is called as, first folder is called as class 8 teaching material. I'm just giving example, class 8 teaching material. I'll open it. Let's say I'm teaching multiple subject. I'm teaching a folder called, this is with me. Nobody can access these files. This is my drive. This is my Bangla as a folder. I can create one more folder called English. So two folders, let's say I am teaching it in my classroom of 8th standard. I'll open the Bangla folder and I'll try to click on add file, and any file which is there with me, I can upload it. So click on, instead of adding the folder, you can add more and more filters, folder, and create a file. But I'll just upload a file and show you a demo. File upload from your local computer. You have uploaded a file. It will be always there for you. Okay, file will never get deleted for you. It is there right now. If it is deleted, it will be there in the recycle bin. I can add more files from my computer. It is like PDF file. I can attach some image. I can attach the Word file, PPT file, videos. Imagine your schools, you have got a lot of events which is conducting. Teachers are creating a beautiful video from mobile phone, but later to share the videos is a big challenge for people, because when you share the file, I'm just giving example. Let's say I'm the principal of a school. Today, one event is conducted in the school where, let's say, about the midday meal campaign or something has happened in the school. We wanted to record the video. What we have done is, we have taken a mobile phone, we have recorded. Maybe it's a 5 minutes or 10 minutes or 15 minutes or half an hour video we have recorded. After that, if my teachers wanted the video, everybody wanted to see the video. Ideally today, if I ask me what I'll do, I'll share in the WhatsApp group or I'll send individually to the WhatsApp to the people. Everybody will have to download the video in their mobile phone first before they watch it, right? Instead of that, what can happen? A principal can go and upload the video on the OneDrive and share the link with everybody. So anybody should not download the video, they'll just click on the video and they watch it. Tomorrow you can share with the parents community. Tomorrow you share with anybody. So OneDrive is the place where you can upload anything, even Word documents, PDF, Excel, anything you think about, notice. And when you're sharing with the people, there is a lot of control for you. You can decide whether the next people which I'm sharing with should have the access to edit my file or should have access to only view my file, should have access to download my file, or they should not have the access to download my file. Till when this file should be accessible to them? These all questions is available, answers will be available in the OneDrive. So what can happen? Example, these files are there. I'll go to this place in the, like this folder has got a lot of files, two files. I wanted to share these files with the people. What I'll do? First, I should go and tick this folder. This folder I wanted to share. There's a lot of options are coming on top. Delete, download, rename, move, copy. So many things are there. I'll try to click on share option. Click on share and let us decide with the help of this small settings, sharing settings. So we click on the settings. Now these 4 questions are there. Anyone can do it, or people who has got 11-year account, only that much. Right now I'm considering anyone. Then more setting is there. Can view and can edit. Very carefully you have to decide it. If you give edit, other people will have the edit access. They can delete, they can create files. Edit can be given only when you really wanted the people to edit with the file with you. So otherwise you change the setting to view. By when you wanted this file to be seen by them, let's say by 11th only. After that the link will expire. You want to put any extra password on the top of to open the file, I can set up. I don't want people to download the file. Block the download. Apply it. Once I apply, you will see the bottom. I'll just show you once again. Share, setting, can view, date is 11th, block download is 11, apply. You will see there's a line, one message has come up here. Anyone with the link can view but can't download with a specific date. Expires on this. This is the condition of sharing link. If I'm okay with it, I can copy this link by clicking on this small icon and I can share the link to all of you. Then you will not be able to download anything. You'll just be able to access the folder, and whatever inside folder you all can access it. So can you see the file sharing becomes very easy? In my classrooms also, in my everywhere also, I can upload, create a beautiful folders for me and upload lot of videos, lot of content, creating my materials on the top, on the OneDrive. In mobile phone also, if you have downloaded OneDrive application, you can create folder, you can upload the data from the folder to this place and keep it there. And it will not store any space on your mobile phone. You can actually, once you upload it, you have an option of clicking that free your local space. If you do the free your local space, nothing will store in your mobile phone. It is all cloud, right? Now that's the power of OneDrive application for you. You can store multiple data, work on multiple data. 2 teachers can create a common question paper, lesson plannings, PowerPoint presentations. Everything can be done. Example, I wanted to share a PowerPoint presentation designing activity to someone. Example, this is the English is coming, right? English. Under English folder, I can click on add. I wanted to create a PowerPoint presentation by clicking on this button, PowerPoint. Let's create a PowerPoint presentation. On the top of the English, I will type it here, English PPT. Okay, English PPT. And I'm just going to type here something called English grade 8. Okay. Or I'll just put my name, Prashant Jha. English grade 8, Prashant Jha. I kept like this. Now, I can click on new slide. And let's say I'm just talking about tense. Okay. And I'm putting it past tense, present tense, future tense. Likewise, I can keep creating the new slides of my choice. Noun, countable, non-countable. Uncountable or non-countable, I'm a little doubted, but still, just to show you. Okay, I think it is giving me grammatical, non-countable. Okay. Now, countable, non-countable. Now, this is the slide is created, but it is not very decorative. So we will use the AI tool of PowerPoint. This today's PowerPoint, some AI tool to design the presentation. Example, if I go to this countable noun, I'll click on insert. I'll add some picture here. Example, search on internet. I'll just say apple. Put as this example of adding the apple. And I'll just give the some example of other apples and all those things. I can give it. insert picture on the internet, and I can search for some other image. I'll just try to figure it out. Okay, just giving example to you. Okay, so what happens? There is an option of design in PowerPoint, and if I click on designer option, based on the content, it creates a design here on the right hand side. This is the English topic for grade 8. I can select and choose a design. Automatically it comes. Then about the tense, it just designs certain things from by its own, and it gives me the suggestion which one you wanted to choose. I can choose anything. Okay, then I have got the noun. I can choose the image which I feel that okay, it is looking good, and later also I can orient it the way I wanted to place it and all those things. So now the presentation will be ready for me. I can just use the options like the transitions to make it open like a curtain. Some beautiful transitions which will just make sure that you can use the same transition in all the slides, or you can try extraordinary transition effects. So I'm just showing you by playing this presentation how it works. And before playing, I will also show you one option. In the transition is a place where each slide, how it is opening, it is coming up. But if you go to the slideshow and set up a language, spoken language is English India, and subtitle language could be Hindi. I'm just giving example. If I start teaching this tomorrow, you can use this presentation. If you are suppose you are teaching to the students of maybe Maharashtra who speaks Marathi, and they wanted to know, you can just do the setups. You are teaching in English or Bengali, and subtitle is coming as the Marathi language. It will help for everybody. I'll just show you how it works. Now you can see this. This is my first slide, and captions are automatically coming in bottom of the screen. I am going to change the slide. Transition effect, because of that, this effect has shown. Now I will change my slide, and you will see that a new effect will come if I changing the slide. Right? No doubt, I can decorate it and all those things, but with the help of AI and transition effects, you can give a new look to your presentation. In all my sessions, I was just given multiple examples or different examples of this example. Somewhere I created a presentation on a Kolkata, city of joy, famous place. It has just by default given me lot of suggestions about Kolkata. Example, in today's presentation, if I type here Kolkata and the designer option, which I will activate it right now. I'll go to the design and designer. It just gives a beautiful design of some place in Kolkata, which I don't have to think about more designs. Maybe I search image, I don't have to think about placement. It just creates a beautiful examples of Kolkata. Right? So that's a whole idea. I'll go back to this place from here. So you will see that what is the use of OneDrive. OneDrive is I can go and click on this page, and this PPT, let's say I wanted some other people who are using a laptop today, they can also use it. I can click on share this link for settings, anyone or people who are using the Lavinier accounts can edit access, can edit. I can click on apply, copy. So this link will not be able to open by everybody, but only those people who are having the Lavinier account. So this link I wanted to share with in announcement. Maybe I'll delete it after some time just for demo purpose. I'll show you how multiple people can work on a same presentation. So my demo PPT. Okay, my demo PPT, I given you the link in announcement. So any teacher who are using the laptop right now, they can click on that link with the Lavinier account. You can actually add some slide in my presentation. You can actually correct certain things in my presentation. Okay. So I am keeping this screen open like this. After some time, I'll come and see that. Okay, I can see somebody's there already. Srishendu Mondal. Great. I can see two people are there in this slide. Three people are there in the slide. Can you see the way the collaborations are happening? So many people are going to work on the same slide in order to edit it, create a beautiful presentation. And if I wanted them to add some more English chapters in this slide, they can just keep adding the more and more chapters in this slide. Together we can work on it. Okay. So that's the whole idea. Uh, we will see their work. After some time, I'll come back to this slide. I'll just see their work. I can see they are all working certain things. They are changing the names also. Anirban Jha. So I'll just remove the Jha from here. Okay, great. So ideally what happens when you're going to share this entire things with the students, mainly the students works in their group project, 3 people, 4 people, they work together and they create such kind of presentations. Their project ideas and all those things can be done. Okay. And ultimately sharing is becomes very easy part. So we'll see all kind of things which is going to happen after some time. Let us go back to my presentation. So idea, I just told you about the use of OneDrive. Now we know about Outlook, we know about Teams, we know about OneDrive. Now what is the LinkedIn? LinkedIn is the place where we can have a professional network of people, where we can actually connect with a lot of people which we always wanted to connect to. Maybe they also should be there in the networks. Example, some doctors, some engineers, some scientists, um, some educationists, some transformists, some philanthropists. Many people will be there in the part of LinkedIn, which we can directly connect to them. Okay. And if they accept our connections, tomorrow onwards, if whatever I am posting it, whatever the best thing is happening in my school, it's not like I can say good morning, good evening. No, whatever the professional things happening in my school or I am in my journey of teacher, I'll try to post it, and definitely people are going to appreciate. Like new ideas can be posted, people are going to like your post. It's like that, right? So how to access LinkedIn? Okay, I thought in between I'll just go and see it. People are working. There are many people are working on this kind of slides. So I'll just see that something people are working. You can see it how it is happening. So tomorrow, if I wanted to stop the access for everybody, I can also stop the access by clicking on the manage access. And 34 people are working on it right now. I can see their all names who are the people are working. Right? There are many people are going to work on this seats. They're working on it currently. If I wanted to stop it, I just have to click on this button. Link will be stopped. They will be out of this session. But I'm just keeping it right now. Okay. So, okay, let me remove it only. I'll just remove it, teachers. Please do not feel bad because we'll go to the next topics. That's why I'm removing the stopping the access. Stop sharing. So now it is not shared with anybody. Slowly it will come down to 0 people. Currently it shows the 50 people. Now it will come slowly down to the 0 people. Okay. Now we'll go to the LinkedIn. So we'll go to the Google and type it LINKEDIN. This is a LinkedIn. LinkedIn. Okay, so this is the company. It is not like a new thing. It is from year 2003. The LinkedIn is there, which was main focus was for them to develop a better professional development community. So LinkedIn is a place where it has got the maximum number of professional number community. It is more than like 950 millions people are there from 200 countries. People are part of the LinkedIn. So this amazing group. To create the LinkedIn account, you have to search for LinkedIn in Google. You have to search for LinkedIn sign up. That's the first thing you should do it. LinkedIn sign up. The first page, first link will come. Click on that. Okay, I'll just go and see the second link. This one is the actual link. LinkedIn.com sign up. This link I can share you right now in the announcement. I have posted the link. So email address, you need to enter the email address which you're using it. Example hl6@avenir.cc. Password, it is not the Microsoft password. You can use create any specific password for your LinkedIn because you are going to use it throughout your life, right? So one password you can create it for it. So you can sign in from the Google account, you can sign in from the Lavernier account, anything could be possible. So we can log in with the password. Example, pass me set 23, or I can just put a password something here called yeah, I'll just put a enter password. Once it is done, I can click on agree and join. It asks me the name. Just a simple, we will enter our name. We all should do this activity. So I'll enter the name and click on continue. It will ask me, the profile is created. And it will ask me the enter the country, enter the region, enter the district. So I'll just say Bangalore. Next. Most recent job title. Example, I'll just say scientist. There are 24,000 scientists are available on LinkedIn. If I try to search for environmental scientist, 31 people are there on LinkedIn as an environmental scientist job profile. If we try to search for something like my job profile, let's say I'm just giving example to you, principal. There are 47,000 principals are available in this community. Teachers will be again more. Subject teachers will be more. So think about what people you wanted to connect. Based on that, you can always provide your designation, right designation. Okay, it is important. Example, I'm just going to put teacher, so or assistant professors or something like this. You can always provide the things. And employment type you can mention as a full time, and your school name is important to type it here. Once you do it and click on continue, your account on LinkedIn gets created. I wanted all of you to complete this process. This is one of the very good important things that you can be a part of a LinkedIn. And you can download the application of LinkedIn to always connect with the people, share them the invites and so many things. Okay. So first you can create it, then I will just show you that how we are little bit, I'll show you a lot more how we are actually connecting to the people on LinkedIn. So I hope you are completing this activity, and I am going back to sharing my screen and trying to show you that okay, this is my LinkedIn page, and I'm just showing you a few things. Example, I wanted to search about some people, and this is the once you create a profile, it will come like this. You can always add the profile picture and details. Later, you can always go and search for the people, example, which you know or you wanted to connect to for future purpose. Example, if you wanted to connect to see like Bill Gates, right, founder of Microsoft. So I'll just go and search about here, Bill Gates, and search. So it will not give you 15 Bill Gates. It will give you only who is genuine Bill Gates, and you can see that 35 million people are there, which is a part of this community. I can open it, and I'll try to connect him. This is the option of connecting. So if I click on connect or follow, I will be able to. When I click on connect, it will ask me to verify your email address. I'll verify the email address and some notes if I wanted to add it. I can add the notes also, and then I can send it. So definitely, when he sees the message, find it okay. Let us connect. So that can be connected, right? That's one of the example of it. Likewise, you wanted to just search for the sites like Microsoft Education. What is happening in Microsoft Education today? It can be made available right here. We can click on the page and Microsoft Education page is open up. Here, what is the advantage of this page is there is a post option. When you click on post, you will say that what are the latest which is coming up from the Microsoft post. What are things they were doing it. Likewise, whichever places you wanted to connect, you will be able to just go and follow them and you will be able to find them. Likewise, when I come to give you the activity, let's say we go to the Tech Avant Guard. This is the Tech Avant page. And you will find in this page also a lot of post here about the hybrid and details. For example, you can see this the pages which is coming up. Teaching goes high tech and impactful with hybrid learning. Something which has happened in the Army School Bangalore. This news is there. Then lot of updates. So it is some inauguration photos. And this is an example. I'm just showing you some setups of hybrid room, hybrid devices. That kind of things are created here. I'll just go down here and show you something more. And you will get a lot of things like financial things like civil scores and all those things are available. Hybrid learning is here to stay. This kind of beautiful editorial post by many people around the world is coming up. So when you keep going down, you will find out lot of materials, lot of things on hybrid learnings, which has been posted every time on this page and which has been liked by the people more. So that's one of the main idea of this page. So we can go and click on follow and follow this page, right? So example, if I just provide this link to all of you right now, this is just a link of this one. If you are in this page, just a sample, we'll see that people are clicking on that link and just going to follow it. So that's the one idea. Likewise, we have a educator group where in the group we have got many educators who are sharing their achievements always in this group. Example, the educators from West Bengals, when they get this Microsoft Educator, they are posting it in this group, and many people are teaching, learning. Amit sir, Manjumdar sir, also from the West Bengal, headmaster of a school, are sharing the achievements. So this is a place where a community of educators are there, and educators are sharing each other's profile details, and this is the group where they can be a part of it. Professional number groups. This group also you can be a part of it. This link also I'll give it to you. That's the second link. Okay, so I'll just say LinkedIn group. Okay, so this is the entire thing. Now, in the takeaway material which we have given you, in that takeaway material, we will be providing you the test link tomorrow. Okay, I'll just come back to my presentation once again. I'll quickly come back to my presentation. Just to sum up the entire things, I'll come back to my presentation. Yeah. So a few things to note here that we know about Microsoft Outlook, we know about OneDrive, LinkedIn. Learn part is left out. Learn part, I'll just show it to you right now. Next important updates, you make note of it, that practice part, because it's the last batch, so you'll get a less advantage in doing the practice, but still you try to complete this practice this weekend. We will turn on this test link tomorrow onwards. That is 4 o'clock tomorrow. The test link, we're going to open it, and test link will be open for you. And you can actually come and give the examination. Based on the result of the examination, you will be getting the mail to download your Microsoft Educator certificates. So that's the overall process. And once that part is done, we will notify to you about the graduation day. Now, Government of West Bengal, they are also planning to have a joint certification with the Government of West Bengal logo to provide certificates to every individual participants who are completing the quiz, completing the test, they all will be getting it. So that certificate also you will be entitled to with in form of grand graduation day. So that date post Diwali only it will happen. We'll confirm you about the test dates and all those things in Teams, also in your mail. Both places will come and update you. That's the reason we're telling you to join Teams, join everywhere, so that you can be always updated about the things. Now, 5 days recording I have already shared with you. I will also share this 5 days recording. I will ask my team members to share this 5 days recording in announcement. I'll just go ahead and ask him to share the day 2 quiz and materials. Yeah, I think it is shared already in the announcement. You will find out the takeaway material, the sway link is given. Now, one thing is very important here. In the takeaway material, which this link I'm giving it to you once again, in this material only you will get tomorrow the link to join the test. So we are going to give the test by clicking on this link tomorrow 4 p.m. The test link will be activated in this way which we have shared with you. So you will be notified about it, and you can start giving the test on this way only. After watching all the videos, you will get the sway link. So that is the one thing which I wanted to communicate to you. And before we end the session, I'll show you about little bit about the Microsoft Learn profile, because that is very important to download your certificate. So let us see this activity. So when you go to the Google and type it Microsoft Learn, the page is going to open the first link. Click on that link and click on the option called signing in. Once you click on sign in, click on the option called hybrid, that means your ID, whatever your ID is, and it will ask, are you sure you wanted to sign in with this account? I'll say yes. Create your name. You can correct your name if something is a mistake in your name. You can enter the name properly and click on next. Enter your region and everything and click on next. Your account will be ready on Microsoft Learn. Other than that, other things, if you don't want to select right now, you can skip it. You can skip it. Other things you can skip it for right now. And your profile is ready. Once your profile is ready, it will come to this page. By default, this page where it shows like badge is 0, trophies are 0, reputation points are 0. And this is your profile icon where you have got the option of profile. I want it, once you get a result, you will go to the profile, and under profile, you will have the option of achievement. And under achievement, you will have option of redeem your code now. So click on redeem your code now and enter the 6-digit of code which you are going to get. Okay, and redeem it. You will get all the certificates which is you are going to entitle to after completing the test and passing the test with 80% of criteria. Right, so that's one of the important things. So test questions will be like objective questions will be coming to you. It is like 15 questions will be there. All are objective. Questions are from Outlook, question are from OneDrive, question are from Teams, question are from Word, PowerPoint. Right? Basic applications of Microsoft will have the questions too. And it's an objective question. You can tick the questions. Like a normal form, you'll have a question paper. So just give the examination and result will be shared with the details of your examinations. Right? So that's the whole idea of conducting this examination. I'll just close the screen. I'll go back to one side right now. That is my presentation area. So today's link is anyways is shared with you. So teachers, now this is our completing our day 2 of session, and nobody can actually make in 1 day and 2 days lot of efforts in the trainings. It all is in your hands. You have to actually, today I can say about, you have to just take one step, and we are there to help you out in moving it forward. But you have to take first step in terms of developing the professional development goal. So you start exploring this all application with the software, and future whenever we have the sessions, we'll definitely try to update you so that you will be getting the knowledge whenever we are doing in the mass level training sessions. We'll definitely let you know like this. You will be updated, and going forward, if any other sessions we are going to conduct, we'll keep you informed. But right now, in 2 days' time, if I conclude what you have got it is you got the Office 365 entire thing, how to log in. You got to know the use of Outlook, use of OneDrive, use of Forms, use of Teams, use of Word, PowerPoint, everything you are aware about right now. Microsoft Learn, how to log in, LinkedIn, right? So That's one of the things, and do not miss the practice part of such activity. And I have given you all the recordings. Easily you can click and you can watch the recording. Spend some time on your professional development. It is for our students community, right? And be part of the LinkedIn for our regular updates, right? So with that, I think I will stop here right now. And this is the start of professional beginning journey. And I will invite Ranjini now to come and say final vote of thanks. Over to you, Rajni.
Thank you, Prashant. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm Rajni Srinivasan, Engagement Specialist from Tech Avantgarde. I would like to take this opportunity to first thank the Government of West Bengal Department of School Education for taking the step to digitally skill educators and empower them. I thank Prashant Jha for his excellent training session. Also join Microsoft Teams groups using the code given in the announcement section. I, Rajni Srinivasan, thank you for participating in this program. Thank you and have a wonderful day.